What is up, YouTube? So I wanted to do a quick little video on this HOLOSUN 407K. This is my first red dot. Love this thing. Okay, here's the dot. Now through this camera lens, it's gonna look a little bit blurry to you, but I assure you it is a crisp blood red dot slash reticle. Okay, now let me show you that we're clear. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the settings of this 407K. It's a lot of videos about that. I'm just going to talk about a couple of specs that checked all the boxes for me for getting my first red dot, which I love. First of all, it's got an aluminum chassis, glass lens, easy to clean. It comes with the screws for putting on the optic. It's got a all-purpose tool right here for putting on the optic. Get that in focus. For taking off the optic, putting on. It's take off your plate too. Here's the screws. There. And it's got the it adjusts, this same tool adjusts the windage and the elevation of the red dot. There's the buttons for that there. And over here on the side. And popping out this battery tray. Your battery is in here, so you can unscrew this, pop out the battery tray, replace the battery without losing zero. Those were big deals to me. Plus, it has a shake to wake feature, which I had to have, you know. Meaning, if you sit this down for 10 minutes, the red dot will cut off. And the second you touch the handle, move it any kind of way, it immediately comes on. Now, you can cycle through the settings and choose 10 minutes to shut it down, an hour. It's got like 10 or 12 different brightness settings too. I got the one that's perfect for me. Now, those are the basic specs that I liked, you know, that led me here. But one of the things I really want to talk about is people keep saying that these optics, I've heard big YouTube channels saying, oh, I don't want to get an optic, you know, on my carry weapon because, you know, it's going to be big and bulky. This is a micro red dot, okay? Now, I was thinking that too, based on what they were saying. But once I put this thing on, I'm telling you, I carry appendix. I don't know if it's there or not. I can't tell the difference if it's on or not. So the same way I carry without it, that's how I carry with it. It's not cumbersome or nothing. It looks big on camera, I know that, but it's not. They do have some bigger. And another thing I forgot to mention is this is a direct mount for this P365X. A direct mount, meaning I don't need a plate. That was important to me, you know. I am planning on getting the EPS carry, HOLOSUN EPS carry for my Glock 43X, but I'm a little bit nervous about that gun because, you know, that Glock 43X, if you got the wrong screw, it's going to start messing with the ejector over there, the extractor, I mean, and I don't really know if I want to deal with that issue, but I've had this thing right here for over almost 2 weeks now. I put 150 rounds through it with the lens on it, and I zeroed it out. Well, it come from the factory zeroed at 24 yards. I think that's around 30 feet. So that was a plus for me also. And I confirmed that because it was spot on. Now, these things on sale at Amazon for, I think, 220. Plus, it's the holiday, so they might get even lower. You might be able to get them for 180 or something like that. But at my local gun store, I was able to get mine for 230, but they put the optic on. you know. And he wanted if you bring your own ammo the next day, he will zero it in for you. But I wanted to do it myself, so the next day I went up there. I only had to turn it a couple of clicks to get it the way I needed it to be zeroed out. And this is fun to shoot, these red dots. You know, I'm in Michigan. A lot of police, Michigan State Police just got qualified, I guess got approved of getting the P320, which is a gun I probably would never get, but the P320 and with the red dot. And I'm noticing all the Detroit police and stuff like that are having red dots. So that was another thing I was, you know, if I see a bunch of big YouTubers not carrying a red dot, I thought it was just, you know, a waste of money. But hey, it makes shooting fun. I mean, once you put, wherever you put that dot, that's where it's going to be, especially when you zero it in. And another thing people don't talk about either is it's a learning curve. It is. It's a learning curve. You know, you can barely, I don't know if you could see it, but I can kind of co-witness. I was co-witnessing at the range too. So I know I can kind of co-witness with this being a direct mount. But it is a learning curve, because if you ever hear videos with guys saying, I have to pick up that red dot, or I got to find that red dot, sometimes it's floating. You got to look for it. I've trained myself so far to use my dominant eye. When I draw and present the weapon, it's with my dominant eye, my right eye. So, you know, when it's with my right eye, I can shoot with both eyes open. Both eyes open. I have not shot this thing with one eye closed, and it's spot on so far. Now I'm gonna go put another 150 through it this week, since it's the holiday, and so far I'm loving it. I am thinking about getting that BPX carry though for that Glock 43X MOS. But that's it. That's what I wanted to show y'all. HOLOSUN 407K. Love this thing. It's a game changer. Peace.